Hello, class. How are you all? I hope you all are doing very well. Now, today I'm ready with my next topic of chapter 3, which is using undo and redo commands. Now, what is undo? Undo means to repeat the last action. Okay? Undo means to repeat the last action. And what does redo means? Redo means to reverse the action of the undo command. Means just the opposite of the undo command. Now, first of all, I would like to show you where you will see this undo and redo button. You all know this is which bar? This is quick access toolbar. All right. Now, in the quick access toolbar, you can see the redo button, the undo button, and the redo button. This one is undo button, and this one is redo button. Now, let me explain you with the help of an example. As you can see on your screen, I've already written two paragraphs over here. Okay. Now, what I will do, first of all, I will select this first line. Okay. Margins refers to the amount of blank space between the edge of the page and document text. I've selected it. Okay. Now, what I will do, I will press the delete button from the keyboard. Delete it. All right. Now, what, for example, let's say that by mistake I have deleted this line. Okay. Now, what to do? I want this line back. So what I will do, I will go to the undo button and I will press it. Can you see? Can you see, class, that that particular line which I have deleted, it has already appeared on the screen. Okay. Redo. Redo what I told you, to reverse the action of the undo button. This is undo. When I press the undo button, the line appeared on the screen. Now what was the last action I have done? The last action was that I have deleted the text. So if I'll click on the redo button, let's see what will happen. Removed. So redo means to reverse the action of the undo button, and undo means to reverse to do the last action. All right. Now, the next topic is checking spellings and grammar. When we do typing, we make so many spelling mistakes and grammatical mistakes. Now, first of all, I would like to tell you how to identify that it is a spelling mistake or it is a grammatical mistake. Let's take the example. I have already written this paragraph and let me make some mistakes. Let's do some spelling errors. All right. How to identify that there is a spelling mistake? Spelling mistake is always underlined with this red wavy line. Whenever there is a spelling error, you will see a red wavy line on the screen. All right. Whenever there is a spelling mistake, what you will see? You will see a red wavy line on the screen. Can you all see that? Yes or no? You all can see a red wavy line under blank between page and document. There are spelling mistakes. Now, these are spelling mistakes. Now, grammatical mistake. You know what are grammatical mistakes? Okay. Now, in the second line, it is written margins. Okay. And after that, it is written are. So, let's remove are and let me write it is. Is. Let's see what happens. Can you see a green wavy line under margins and is? So green wavy line denotes that there is a grammatical mistakes, and a red wavy line denotes that there is a spelling mistake. Now, once I have done the typing, I have seen that I have done so many spelling mistakes and there are so many grammatical mistakes. Obviously, I have to remove these things, these mistakes. I have to rectify these mistakes. So how will I do? First, I will click on the review tab. Where I will click? I will click on the Review tab. In the Review tab, you can see one group, Proofing. What is it? Proofing. And in proofing, there is one option, Spelling and Grammar. When you click on Spelling and Grammar, when you will click on Spelling and Grammar, a Spelling and Grammar dialog box will get open. Now, the computer has already identified the first mistake. It is written BLAK. Now, from the suggestion box, I will see what word actually I want. I want the word blank. So I will select this blank word and I will click on change button. Okay. I will click on change button. You can see on your screen, the spelling has been rectified. The next error is between. You can see, all right. Already between word is highlighted. Select it, click on change. The between word is also corrected. Then next word is PGE. You can see on the screen, PGE, page. So what I will do, I will select the word page because I want the word page. I will select the word page and then I will click on change. Again, it is rectified. The last spelling error is document. Okay. Select the word document from the suggestion box and click on change. It's all done. Now, the next grammatical mistake is margins refers. It should be a margin refers. It should be either margins refer or a margin refers. So what I will do, I will click margins refer and then click on change. The next grammatical error is margins is. It should be margins are. Again select it and click on change. Then again there is one grammatical mistake which is from to. It should be top. So I will again select the word top and click on change. Once the entire spelling and grammar is checked, Microsoft Word will pop up another window which will say the spelling and grammar check is complete. Click on the OK button. As you can see on your screen that there is no spelling mistake and no grammatical mistake. All right. The last topic in this chapter is thesaurus. Now, what is thesaurus? Thesaurus is basically a feature in MS Word wherein you can find out the synonym and the antonym of a particular word. How to find out? Again, click on the Review tab. In the proofing group, you can see the option thesaurus. Click on it. You can see a box has been opened. All right. Now let's say that you want to find out, since that this here determines word is highlighted, so it has already taken, and when you click on this green button you will see all the synonyms: controls, regulates, governs, fixes, limits, defines, decides, concludes, resolves, establishes, settles, agrees, finalizes, and there are so many other. You can see the list is so long. All right. Now, let's take an example. I want the synonym of information. T-I-O-N. Okay, information. Click on this arrow button. You can see on your screen, there are so many synonyms I can find out, like info, gen. What is this? Okay, let's go back. Material, evidence, data, statistics, facts, figures, news, report, word, communication, intelligence. All right. But there is no antonym of this word. Let's find out. Let's search a word in which I can get the antonym also. Can you give me an example? Let's take the word error. Let's find out. Mistake, fault, blunder, boo-boo, inaccuracy, miscalculation, slip up, oversight. All right, these are all the different synonyms. Let's find out the synonym of data. Statistics, facts, figures, numbers, records, documents, files, information. These are all the synonyms of data. All right. Now, let's find out the synonym of accurate. Now, here you can see precise, correct, exact, true, truthful, perfect. And there is also the antonym is mentioned. The antonym of accurate is inaccurate. Can you see? And in the bracket is given antonym. So that means inaccurate is the antonym of accurate. This is how you can find out the synonyms and the antonyms in Microsoft Word by using thesaurus feature. Alright class, I hope you have understood this three topics well, and in my next class I'll be asking you the questions related to chapter number 3 and also give you the question answers of chapter number 3 that you have to do in your computer fair notebook. Alright children, if you have any problem related to the topics that I have discussed, you can ask me today itself. Thank you.